Ah, and mi, ci confonde tutti. Quanto ti è piaciuta essere in ginocchia nel primo derby? It's just something I do to celebrate, and I celebrate as if it were a goal, because when you score a goal, it's the whole team scores a goal. So I like to celebrate like that. Obviously, I can't do 100 meters and go to the other side of the pitch, but I like to celebrate with my fans, and it definitely kind of gives me an extra charge. E il mister Pep dice che sei di classe world class, top, e hai molto da dare, anche se sei giovane, hai ancora tantissimo da dare. Cosa ne pensi di come parla il mister? I thank the manager. To me, it's an honor and a pride to be here and to have him as my coach. And it's history, it's football history, so I'm really excited to be here and to have him as my coach. I definitely still have a lot to improve. I can still give so much more. That's my objective. My objective is to keep improving and give my all for the team. Deve essere stata una strana estate per te, perché sei andata col PSG, poi interesse del City e poi aspettando questi cambiamenti. Come ti sei sentito durante l'estate che sei andato con PSG e poi aspettavi questo cambiamento? Well, I was very clear. My desire was to come here. It was that was my only option, the only thing I wanted, and so I'm not going to talk about the future, but as I already said, my only option, my only choice was to come here, the only one. So I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here at City. I'm happy to be a part of this fantastic team, to this fantastic family, and give so much to these colours, to this badge. And I really hope to do it for many years to come. Ovviamente sei stato fantastico nella Champions League l'anno scorso. Questa squadra l'ha vinto qualche anno fa. Questa è una gara che tu vorresti di nuovo avere molto successo? Definitely one of the objectives we have, yeah. We have to always dream big, but do it with humility, and that's the most important thing. We have to think about match after match, game after game. So tomorrow will be a difficult one, the first one in the Champions League. It's always the most complex one, and we will do it with a huge team against a huge team. I know Napoli very well, I know the city very well, I know the coach, and some of my national team teammates are there, so I know that it's a great team that we're playing against, and I will also say these things in the changing room. Quando ti sei accorto, quando hai saputo che si interessavano in te il City, e cosa ti ha detto Pep quando cercava di convincerti a venire? Before summer, I knew that City were very interested in me, and then the relationship kind of strengthened after the World Cup. And I knew that the coach was pushing for my arrival here. Everybody wanted me here, so that really spurred me on. It gave me such pride and to see such a demonstration of affection from them. So I didn't hesitate to come here with great joy and great enthusiasm. And I really hope to give my all for City, for this badge, because such history here. And, you know, the club wants to win, always has done. In its history, it's always won. It's always tried to win. So I'm here for that. I'm here to give my maximum and, you know, take this badge to as high as possible. Hai parlato del perché volevi venire al City, però ti abbiamo guardato con Paris Saint-Germain l'anno scorso, eri il migliore portiere nella Champions. Perché ti hanno lasciato andare? Parlaci un po' della situazione lì. Well, I don't really like to talk about the past, and some people make their own decisions, their own choices. It's part of football. It's part of the game. So everybody makes their own decisions and choices. Now I'm here and I'm happy and I'm very proud, and I wish my old teammates the best because they deserve it. My ex-teammates, yeah. I've got a great relationship with them. They've always shown me affection, even when they knew that I was leaving. For me, that was a very big thing, very important, to know that I'd left something important to my ex-teammates. This makes me proud as well. But I can't talk about other choices. Now I'm here, I'm at City, I'm in a huge club with so much history, and a club that really wants to win and wants to surprise everyone. And I'm sure that myself and my teammates will do everything we can to take City higher and higher. C'era un bel momento domenica quando avevi bloccato il volley di Bruno e Haaland ha fatto una corsa piuttosto lunga per venire a congratularti. Ci puoi parlare del rapporto con Haaland, della vostra amicizia e che tipo di persona è? Aside from being a fantastic player, one of the best in the world, if not the best in the world, he's a fantastic person as well. And that's what makes him even better in a way. I've got an incredible relationship with him. He immediately sort of welcomed me. It feels like I've been here for many years, the way they've all welcomed me. So I'm really proud of that. The behaviour, the attitude of a team has to be that. It has to be like a family. And when a teammate sort of saves a goal, you have to all celebrate as if it was a goal scored by the team. So that's really important for me. We have to be united on the pitch and away from the pitch. It was a huge thing, the result against United, for us to go higher and higher. C'è un'opinione che quando giochi con i piedi non è la parte più forte di te. Questo è giusto? I always try and improve. I mean, I'm now with this coach who is one of the best in these situations, so he can definitely help me a lot. We can do lots of things together, and I'm sure that we'll have great success. obviously you have to kind of sniff out danger, you know. When you're in a tricky moment, you have to be able to read certain situations and certain moments in a match. There are moments where you can play, you can kind of force play, and then there are moments where it's just better to kick it long and to avoid dangerous situations, especially if you've got a difficult situation like in a Champions game or in a final, all those situations. So you have to be good at knowing how to read the situation. And when you can play, you play, and when you can't, you don't. So che sei solo qui da qualche settimana, ma da quello che Pep ti ha detto, immagini che la squadra giocherà praticamente come hanno sempre giocato avendo successo in passato? Yeah, definitely. Obviously, we listen to the coach. He will tell us how we're supposed to play, and we will listen to him. And we're lucky in being trained and being coached by the best one in the world. So we will listen to him. Each match is different. Preparation for each game is different. So each team has a way of attacking and a way of defending. So our coach will prepare us for whichever match is coming up in the best situation. So you were saying earlier that you will also tell them in the changing room how to play against Napoli. What are the tactical difficulties that you think City will have against Napoli? And then secondly, where do you think Napoli can get to in this Champions League? So the difficulties, I know how the coach will prepare them. I know how the coach wants things. I know it will be hard to defend and to attack. It will be very complicated because they will defend very well. They work well. They work very well in defense, but especially now also in attack. There are new players that are very strong. They've come from the Premier League, so they know how to tackle, how to kind of play against City. And so that will be complicated and difficult, and we have to be careful. And then obviously I know some of my own players. I'm going to give some of my defenders, some like Di Lorenzo. We speak often. We're in contact quite a lot. So, it'll be a difficult match. It'll be very complicated. They will come here, obviously, for a great football match. And so we will have to be careful in every situation. And especially be careful for 95 minutes. I think they have a great team. We saw it in the first few games of the championship. I wish them well. I'm very, very close, and I'm very close. My heart is close to the city itself, Napoli, so I wish them well. I'm also very superstitious, so I hope for a very long time, yeah. So today you're at Manchester City, but you were 16 years with Milan. Today you're at Manchester City. So behind you there are so many Neapolitan kids who dream of becoming the next Gigi Donnarumma. What kind of advice do you have for them? Because now in Napoli they're kind of dreaming about having the same adventure that you've had. Yeah, I know this very well because I often go home, and when I see the young kids, I understand that I have to be an example, and I will always try to be that for them. I'll always try and be available. My advice is to have fun always. Play football with a smile on your face, because it's a game. Kids need to have fun and they need to play happily. And then slowly, you can see what else there is. But young kids have to have fun and play in the streets. I think this is the main thing, the most important thing to learn and to get to reach high. So I think that's the most important thing. I'm very, very kind of tied to Napoli. I've got so many friends, my family who live there. So whenever I can, that's one of my favourite places to go. I've got so much affection for everyone. I always try and go there. So I'm very excited about tomorrow's match. I would have been a bit more excited had it been in Napoli, but my whole family is here and everyone's here backing me. My mum is having a few issues in the I'm hoping she's going to be on my side, but I'm happy to play against Napoli and happy to play against such a big team for the first match. So good luck for this amazing adventure. You've talked about this kind of emotional storm that's happening inside of you, but you said sniff out danger earlier in one of your answers. Obviously, what is the danger that you think, a particular danger that you think we need to sniff out? And why do you say that Pep said it was a very, very difficult match? What is your advice to your teammates now? Because you need something extra, don't you, to win this kind of competition? Yes, in the Champions League you always have to give a little extra in every single match. One of the most dangerous in Napoli is McTominay. And Quisolin, who is also very dangerous, played very well in his first match. I watched it in the Champions League. They've got an important vertical kind of in the axis. They defend very well. So it will be a very difficult match. We'll have to be careful for the whole game because they've got legs and they've got intuition. And so this is also what I'll be saying in the changing room, but I'm sure our coach will be telling us these kinds of things when preparing us for the game. Like I said, I'm really happy though to be playing against Napoli. It's a very exciting, great first match. Do you think Napoli's ready for the Champions League? Oh yes, definitely. They've already shown that. They've made some really important acquisitions. They're going to be able to do really well in all the competitions with the new players they've signed. I'm pleased for them and I'm pleased for the whole city because they deserve to kind of have success in this Champions League, and I'm sure they will. Maybe one day you'll change from this pale blue from City to the Napoli pale blue. Well, who knows? One very, very last question. I saw your latest post, Leo's new house, in one of your latest posts. But if you had to choose a stadium for yourself at home, which one would you choose? Well, it's a good question. I lived 8 amazing years at Milan, and I'm very passionate about Milan. I'm passionate about Napoli. So it would be very difficult for me to choose an Italian stadium between Napoli and Milan. Let's split the stadiums in half. Maybe you'll let Leo choose. Yeah, maybe I'll let him choose in the future. But it's definitely, well, the things he's hearing in the house, my friends, his grandparents, I think he's going to be a true Neapolitan. Sorry, I can't hear the question. I didn't hear the question because she didn't have a microphone. Well, no, Mum's going to stay at home tomorrow. I hope to win this match tomorrow. That's it, really, because I'm playing with City, and I hope to win this match. And then my mum might be a bit cross for one day, but then she'll get over it. Do you remember the goal you saved? I didn't hear the question, I'm afraid. I hope I can help all my teammates to achieve great success starting from tomorrow.